Welcome everybody to Draemn's StarCraft 2 for Everyone Else tournament. We're bringing you another exciting game today. We're going to be seeing WhiteRa, the Protoss player, versus LingKing, the Zerg player. Zerg have been doing badly in their tournaments lately, but can LingKing turn it around and smack down WhiteRa to take this championship? Or can he not? Let's find out as this first match in the round of 8. WhiteRa versus LingKing, and today I won't be joined by my co-caster Dylan as he is not available for this game. Watch on and enjoy. Okay, just checking to see if the players are ready. Yeah, and the players are ready, so the countdown will start. We're going to the second day of the round of 8. Yeah, second day. There's a round of 8 though, but anyways, we've got our next match coming up. It's LingKing versus WhiteRa. Both of these players are in the Platinum League. WhiteRa, quite the solid Protoss player, and LingKing coming out with the Zerg representing. And of course, our map is MLG Lost Temple. Or sorry, did I just pick the wrong map? I did. Oops. My bad. I thought I picked the wrong map for a second, but I have picked the right map. This is Shattered Temple, not Lost Temple. It is the MLG version, so you cannot spawn in close proximity by land. So that is a valuable thing to remember when you're playing this map. And of course, we will see what's going to be happening. WhiteRa here doing very standard openings, scouting on the 9 pylon, and he's going for a cross scout first, which is going to end up not finding his Zerg opponent right away, but it does not matter, as it does not look like LingKing is choosing to do any extreme sort of cheese. We don't see any early pool coming down, and nope, not a super early hatch either, so he's not going for a greedy like 12 hatch or 13 hatch, and he will have the advantage of scouting first. And it looks like as if WhiteRa did not see that Overlord come in, so that is pretty good for LingKing. Definitely doing some good work with that Overlord scouting. And of course, WhiteRa now making his way across. And you guys might be wondering, is it just me? Yes, it is. Dylan is not available right now to co-cast with me, so I'll be having to do this thing all by myself. Shouldn't be too hard though, as there really isn't anything too specific to be doing. Okay, we're seeing the Zerg player. What is he doing? There we go, 15 hatch. That was his plan. And we're seeing our Protoss player, very standard opening, nothing out of the ordinary yet. Pulling a probe off the line to chase this scouting drone, I don't really like that. You lose mining time. That drone is very unlikely to plant a hidden pylon in your base, because it cannot do that, although it could do a hidden hatch. And of course, here we see WhiteRa. There we go, going back to micro that probe just a tiny bit. Both players doing a pretty good job with that macro, getting up a lot. And we're not seeing the Spanishiwa style of Zerg play coming out of LingKing. We're seeing the traditional getting up your fast hatch and then going for speedlings opening. And we see the Cybernetics core coming down for WhiteRa. So overall, this game off to a pretty basic start. WhiteRa actually getting ahead in the supply by quite a bit. So, ooh, yeah, LingKing will be catching up soon, though. That is sort of the thing about Zerg, is they go up and down in their supply like no other race, super fast. And doing a bit of a gas steal, will be interesting to see if he continues to pull that off as the extractor trick to deny. But if the Protoss player is choosing to go for a 4 warp gate rush, this extractor will not matter, and he better be putting down some spines if that is indeed what we're going to be seeing. Right now we do have 1 gas and we do have gateway technology, but it is not currently being chrono boosted out, so it's hard to say if he's just being forgetful or if he's not planning a 4 warp gate rush. Looking at the harvester count, 23, probably not going to do a 4 warp gate rush. That's what it's looking like. So our Zerg player finally starting to catch up as his expansion finally is up down here, and he's getting some good saturation, and of course bringing out another queen from his main. I would like to see him also building a 3rd queen from... There we go, there's the 3rd queen being built. Always a good idea to have multiple queens. And actually it looks like as if he cancelled the queen at his main in favor of being able to build this queen. And we see we're actually morphing up to a lair? Is that? No, that's just... Never mind, that's a spawn larva cool up, or cool down, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, we can see only 2 queens going to be on the field, but 2 spine crawlers coming out, and we do see 2 more gateways. It looks like we're going to be seeing, oh no, a Stargate, my bad. Definitely need a co-cast to help me once in a while, so that little bit of a gas steal did definitely delay things, but there are 2 gateways and a Stargate, so we're seeing a 3-gate Stargate build. Be interesting to see if we open up with the Void Rays, Phoenixes, or if we do sort of the Void Ray Phoenix opening, which usually I think most players will choose to opt for that early Phoenix, so it can get a little bit of energy as that Void Ray is spawning. And this could be really, really bad news for LingKing. He pretty much has no way to scout this without sending an Overlord in, but they're out of position. But the Void Ray is coming out first, and oh, that Zealot not blocking off properly, either poor building placement or the Zealot was just not placed perfectly. I assume it was on hold position. Yeah, it's been on hold position. You can see it repositioning right there. A little slow on getting this third. There we go, getting it into a warp gate finally. If we look at the income tab, oh, the Protoss player is just so far ahead. It looks like as if LingKing is going to have a hard time staying in this game. But he does have 7 drones on the way, so this will definitely even things up. But definitely is a little bit behind, going for some faster tech. We see an Evo chamber coming out without a Roach Worm being placed down. So this means we will probably not be seeing any Roach play from the Zerg player. And we can already see quite a deadly push if you look at the army tab there. That's a huge army compared to that small force of Zerglings. This is actually enough that it could take out LingKing if he does not respond properly to this. Oh, and we do not see any units being put on the production tab. I want to see a full round of Zerglings. He has some minerals. He needs to be putting out Zerglings. Okay, there we go. 8 Zerglings. That's as many as he can get. These spine crawlers will be crucial. His queens do not have enough energy for the transfuse, so he'll have to be very careful. And of course, he does not want to lose that queen because he needs them to fight off those Void Rays. And oh man, that spine crawler doing so much damage. And there we go. This push may just indeed be held off completely, but I'd love to see this third queen coming in with this battle because, oh my god, the Void Rays are charged and they are not going to go down. This is bad, bad news for LingKing. These Void Rays are just going to run rampant in his base. This Spore Crawler will not do much of his base at all. As we can see, the Spine Crawler and the Spore Crawler going to have to be cancelled yet again. He really needs to be building queens. There we go. Bring the queens together. Oh my god, there are 3 Void Rays out now. He is in really bad shape. Looks like as if 2 of them still have that charge. Yep. 2 of them have the charge in. Oh, can he take out that 1 Void Ray? Oh, no, he does not manage to take it out. It is so low. He just needs to get that queen in there. Get a little bit of a snipe, and it is looking bad. Not scouting Nargate was definitely a bad thing. We can see a bit of a counterattack coming here, but oh my god, WhiteRa prepared for that completely. Or that could have done a lot of counter damage and made this an even game. Look at this. 2 charged Void Rays on that hatchery. It is going down so fast. And this queen just getting slaughtered. And there we go, the GG from LingKing, and he has to leave the game already. Meaning WhiteRa is the victor of Game 1, and I will be back soon bringing you match number 2.